How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. They call me the Toaster, and let's get right into today's episode. So in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be building the mob farm. We spent a lot of time getting up to this point, so I think we're finally ready to begin. So because this is the way up, I want to just kind of get off to the side over here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to start to build off over here, and maybe I can make a little platform for this as well. Let me check my inventory. Let's see what's happening with that over here. It seems like it's full of kelp, and I got my stone brick shulker box, so that's good. Okay, so if I do this 5 over here, okay, so I guess we can get started. This is going to need a little bit of planning, because to get it started is the hardest part, and then once I'm ready to build it, that's going to be easy. So let me just plan this out. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm just going to start the build right here, right next to the water bubble tower, and if I need to make any adjustments, I think what's going to happen is, if I start building it here, I need to stand below it because of the way that the mobs spawn. So in any case, I'm just going to get started because I have a huge build to do, and there's no better time than right now to get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to build 4 blocks across, and then it's going to be 8 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let me fill that in, just like over this. So this is going to be... Oh, I don't have to break all the snow eventually. Okay, so this is going to be one waterway, and the middle is going to be right here. This is where they're all going to fall down into. Okay, so then over here is to keep the water in, it's going to have to go around just like this. Okay, and do I have another block, another type of block on me? No, I only brought stone bricks, so this isn't going to be super helpful, but okay. It's going to be hard to kind of know what I'm doing over here, but I'm going to keep expanding this just like this. Okay, so this is one section, and I'm going to build 4 more of these, okay? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I'm going to build another walkway like that. So let me skip to that. Okay, and that section is done. So just as a reminder, it's 4 blocks across and 8 blocks long, because that's how much it's going to take for the water to flow. So if I was to just do this as a test, I'm going to take 1 water out, and I'm going to put 1 over here. Okay, and this should come right to the edge of the wall over here. Yeah, because these blocks are going to get broken in the middle, which I don't have another type of block to show you that with, but you'll get the idea. And then if I do the same thing over here, okay, you see it's going to go all the way right down to the edge. So technically I don't need this one. This one's overdone. Okay, perfect. So that's 2 built. Okay, and I have to build 2 more of them. So I'm going to finish out this base layer right here. Okay, so that's the base layer done, and I already tested those 2, but just to make sure that everything's okay over here, I'm going to test this one. Yeah, it goes all the way up to the edge. And then if I come and test the last one over here, this is going to also come perfectly just up to the edge. Okay, so then once I get enough water to be able to fill these channels, then it's going to, all the mobs are going to get funneled into over here, and then they're going to fall down, and I'm going to get all the good loot. Okay, so next thing that I need to do after I built this one is I need to build another section of water columns. So I'm going to start with one of them over here. Okay, and the way that that's going to work is it's going to extend up, okay, by 1 wall, and I need a way to not die over here. Okay, and then basically it's going to alternate every single one. So if I do it like this, go all the way up to the edge over here. Yeah. And then this one is going to come around just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to build another row. Okay. And then this is going to... and it stopped snowing. Perfect. Okay. And I can't believe I still get my speed boost up here. This that beacon is really going to come in helpful. Okay. And then I'm going to do another one over here. Okay, close that off. And then lastly, we have another channel right over here. Okay, and then we're going to close this off, and this is going to be the edge wall. Okay, perfect. So each one of these is going to have a water inside of it, and this is going to funnel them into the main water ones. Okay, and then what I need to do is I need to extend all this by 1, because that's going to be where the platform is, and I need my shulker box filled with a bunch of stone bricks. I'll put as many as I can possibly hold in this thing. Okay, that should be good for now. Okay, and then I'm going to extend this out just by 1. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then at the top over here, this is where all the trapdoors are going to go. So I need to take this out. And I have my buttons. Yeah, where are they? My buttons, yeah, and my trapdoors. Okay, so now here I need a healthy mix of the stuff. Okay, so first of all, I don't need the kelp anymore. Let me put away anything that I don't need. I don't need water breathing, stone buttons. Don't need torches. I need food, that's for sure. Definitely don't... Well, a sword, you never know. You never know. Okay, 6 buckets. No, the trident. No. I don't need it. I can't put a shulker inside of a shulker. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to take trapdoors, and I'm going to take a row of buttons. Okay, and then I got to get back up here. Okay, so the way that the trapdoors are going to work is that they're going to go between every single row. Okay. Just like this. So if I do it like that. Okay. Next row. And then close them all. And then the last row. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to open up all these right over here. And these ones are facing the wrong way. Let me just fix that. Okay, perfect. So these ones are back like this. And then where the buttons come in, this is actually the wall that I'm standing on. This is going to like be a huge thing that wraps all this in. So wherever the trapdoors is, you want to put buttons on every alternating one, because a spider needs a couple of spaces to spawn. So if you kind of interrupt their spawning like this thing shouldn't spawn any spiders, which I don't really need string, to be honest. So I'm just going to block this off just like that. Okay, perfect. And then I also need another set of trapdoors along the edge over here so that they would walk off. So the reason why this works is because mobs think that the trapdoor is a full block, and it always thinks of it as opened like this. So they think they can walk across it. What happens is once they do, they're going to walk here, and then they're going to fall off into the water chambers. And then, well, then they're just going to get pushed into the main hole over here. Okay, so this is one section done. Okay, and I need to repeat this for the other 4 sections as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a brief recap of how I did this one, and then I'm just going to build the rest of them off camera. Okay, so basically we have the main waterway here. We extended it up by 1, and then we have the water channels here. Okay, but for the water channels, then we have to put the trapdoors, so we had to extend that up another one as well. Okay. And this one, I just use this so I can get up. This would be a lot easier and creative, but that would take all the fun away. Okay, and then, so you put a row of trapdoors inside of every one of them. And then lastly, you put buttons every second space, so that way no spiders will spawn. Okay, so I'm going to build this up for the other 3, and let me skip to that. All right, so when that base part is done, this is what it should look like. Okay, except for this one gap over here that I forgot to fill in. Okay, so reminder, we have these 4 channels. Okay, and can I get another water bucket here? I feel like this is going to kind of help. Which one? Hold on a second. I forget which one of my exits had the water column in it. Actually, I could look down here. Where is it? Yeah, okay, it's right over here. So I'm going to get another water bucket. I feel like this is really going to help explain things. Oh, and I already do have 2 water buckets. Perfect. Okay. So what I need to do with 2 water buckets is I need to make an infinite source of water. So I'm going to make that right over here. I'm going to go just like that. I'm going to go 1, 2. And then where's my other buckets? This is just going to make things a lot quicker. 6 buckets. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to clear out the inventory over here, and I'm going to fill this up. Okay, so each one of these rows with the trapdoor in it is going to have a water in it, just like this. Okay, so this I'm going to show. All right. And then this one here as well. Perfect. Okay, let's get the next set. I also have another one too. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then the same thing over here. So these ones are going to have 1, 2, 3. Oh, did I bring 8 buckets? Perfect. That's actually just exactly how many I needed as well. Okay. So I want to get this base layer done because then the rest of the project is really easy to just copy and paste. Okay, and then I need just one more water. Where is it? Okay, I don't want to put the main water channels in because that's just going to push me off. I'm definitely going to fall off if I start building this thing for real. Okay, so let me move up over here. Okay, and I'm going to get a better view of this. All right, so each one of these main channels is going to be filled with water, and basically the mobs are just going to get funneled into that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to put the water in right now, but you see over here, this is how the base should look. So each channel has a water in it, and then above that, there's the trapdoors, and of course the alternating buttons. And then what that's going to do is that's going to push them down. And perfect. It looks like that the base is done and we are ready to start building the second layer of it. But I think that this is a good place to end this video. So if you liked it, please leave me a like, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. All right. Have an awesome day. Toaster out.